Hello. Hello, hello. All right, let's get into it. We have to turn our lights. That. Turn that on. Turn that on. Turn that on. Nope, that's already on. Turn that on. There we go. And then start. Uh-oh, I broke the game. Yep, broke the game because I hit start with the keyboard. Oh, I hate Steam sometimes. Alrighty. Operations are a go. Capture Cuphead any second now. Any second now. Game capture. Hello. Game capture any day now. Oh, oh. Now we're good. Maybe. Come on. Oh, I've had a new game capture. There she goes. Ay, ay, ay. Why my game capture broke? Beyond me. But we're good now. Beauties of figuring out how to work a live stream. Where did I end off? I think I ended. I was getting tired. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're actually doing a pretty good run so far. I totally forgot. What are we at? 46? Okay. Oh gosh, we gotta warm up. We definitely gotta warm up. I don't know if I want to do it with Cal Maria. Already got the coin. Goodness, I don't know if I want to warm up with her. Kind of spooky. Definitely don't want to warm up with a running gun. That is spooky as well. We might have to. No, I think I know. We're gonna warm up with... Oh gosh. Gotta warm up with a running gun. I don't like this at all. It's scary. Definitely not optimal to warm up with a running gun. So much can go wrong. But hopefully just go smooth today. Give me a little bit of a break today, okay? Please. Thank you. Need a bit of a break. I was gonna say. Okay, that's why you don't warm up with a running gun. Oh, didn't move far enough. As long as we get the coin here, we're good. We did. Beautiful. Okay. We're golden. We're chilling. Don't get hit by that little thing. And don't get hit by any of these little guys that run 400 miles an hour. Yeah, we're golden. You don't like the running guns because they're so unpredictable sometimes. Where the bosses, you know what's coming. Hello. Hello, Diana. Welcome, kitty. I don't even know if you can kill this thing. Welcome to the live stream, yapping cat. Oh, you're in the kick chat. Wow, you're really switching it up. Yeah, I have to make more emotes. Finish my one. Juice, gamer juice. Baby bottle gamer juice, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what else I want to make. I like that one. Yeah, I have to make more though. Oh, you like the yapping cat. I should make one for Harry. Oops, that's not optimal. I almost died there. Yeah, I gotta make one for the cats and for... I like the bottle I meant, but yes, the yapping cat. I know you meant the yapping cat. Don't pay attention to me, I'm okay. I'm just warming up. I'm definitely ice cold right now, which is not good. But, I can make like... I think I can make up to 30. Or I think at first it might only be 5. So I can make 4 more, which I don't know what they would be. Don't really have any ideas. I have the one of the baby standing up in the crib and crying for baby cry. And then baby standing up in the crib angry, and it'd be baby rage. People could do that when I get angry. Or I'm complaining about something, they do baby cry. But that's only 3, and that's the only other 2 that I have ideas for as of right now. Baby sucking a thumb. I could do that. There's so many ideas that I could do. At the end of the day, it's just like realistically how many that I can relate to gaming. You know? It's a cool, like relatable, like angry, happy, sad. All those things can be related to gaming. And then you can do like rage, baby angry. Type stuff like that. That's what I need to do. Or baby with a controller. I would like to do like, I know a lot of people do like, you know, like heart emotes where like you can put the heart if you know, whatever reason. I like the idea of a baby doing a heart, but instead of with a heart, it's like the shape of or the controllers in the shape of a heart, something like that. I don't know. Still in the work in progress. Definitely not figured out yet. Yeah, I have to figure it out. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but the idea is there. Like a baby holding up a controller, and then it's just like, you know, shape of a heart. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways that it could go. I just had to think of the ideas. That's the fun of it, though. Everybody has such different like styles and content where I can think of anything and it'd be like unique. Dude, my kick thing sucks. It says I have no viewers right now, but you're clearly in my chat. I don't get how that works. My nose is itchy. Oh my goodness. My nose just got super itchy real quick. That's weird. Back on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube I think is better. I don't know if it's better. It's just we're more used to YouTube. Like I've never really used Kick before this instance of trying to stream for the first time after like 2 weeks ago. I've never really personally used Kick. I've always used Twitch, so definitely still trying to learn Kick. I do think it's a great app, so hopefully it works out, but I'd like to stream on both YouTube and Kick. We'll see. So far, YouTube is definitely doing better. But I also haven't been streaming on Kick for that long. Only 2 weeks. YouTube's had like 2 months of making videos and content on. I can't really judge it or compare the two to one another. Not really fair. Uh-oh. What a dodge. Yeah, I definitely like YouTube though. I think like the interface. Hey, what's up? What's up? The dog goes bark. What a name, dude. What's going on? I like it. Unique. YouTube is definitely unique in the aspect of its streaming because I've never used YouTube for streaming. I've always used it for searching like videos and stuff like that. So personally, I've never watched live streams on YouTube, but I know a lot of people do. So try it out. See how it works. Hope you had a good day. The dog goes bark. I'm a sub because I also like Cuphead. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm playing Cuphead. Hopefully be able to beat it someday without dying. I've gotten through regular mode so far, and then 4 bosses in, I think I died to Ribby and Croaks on expert mode. But so far so good with the runs. I feel like I've been making pretty good progress, so we'll see. But I would hopefully like to beat it within the next few weeks. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, with a little bit more practice and a couple more live streams, I can pull it off. I'm gonna say, like, I'm still predicting like another 2 weeks before I really get to like the end game expert bosses, because it's tough, dude. Like, these bosses that I've never even got to yet. I've beat the game on expert mode, but I haven't done the bosses on expert mode in a while. So definitely a little nervous on some of the bosses, like end game bosses on expert, but I think I'll be okay once I practice them a couple times. Oh, little ghosts everywhere. It's all about repetition. I feel like if I do it enough, I'll get like the hang of every boss. So expert mode is extremely hard. It causes me pain, but I also hope I beat it one day. Yeah, you just gotta keep. It's really about repetition. I believe you can beat on expert mode. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's really about repetition. If you can sit there, if you're not a psychopath like I am doing the Zero-death, you can do it. Thank you. Yeah, if you're not a psychopath like me doing the Zero-death, it's really about just sitting there and doing it a couple times in a row, you know, 3, 4, 5 times in a row, really learning the mechanics. And then by that time, you'll understand how everything is. What up, Zach? Ouch. I didn't realize that the laser was going to hit me in that spot. Oh boy, this is a this is the boss fight. Definitely my least favorite boss in the game, and I know expert mode is not going to be good. Expert mode is not going to be good on this boss. If I can clutch this up, I think I'm pretty good for expert mode. Definitely got to lock in for a second. I hate this boss with a passion. These bombs, the bombs is what I really hate. It's just like their radius of hitting you is absolutely insanely far. Like, okay, that one snuck up behind me, little sneaky boy. That one wasn't good. Here we go. See if I can clutch up, or if I'm gonna fail. Start over right in the beginning of the stream. I stopped the breathing there for a second. Holy shit, I got really close to that. Whew. My heart is pumping. That'll get your heart going right in the beginning of the live stream. Hello, streamer. Clutch. Palms are sweaty. Yeah, my palms are definitely sweaty right now. Dr. Callan Expert took me a week to beat. This man is the only reason why I broke one controller in the past month. W. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand the frustration. I've died to that boss many runs. Hello, streamer. I'm new to the platform, and I see you need an audience. I'm pretty sure that is a spam bot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a spam bot. W. Yeah, no, that's definitely, I feel confident doing Dr. Cal. It's just I don't feel confident in doing it the second boss of the or third boss of the live stream, so I feel like I definitely am not like warmed up right now, because that's definitely a thing too. If you haven't done a boss in like a couple days, it's definitely, you're not going to do it perfect the first few runs. And as doing a zero death run and not streaming Cuphead since what, Friday, I feel like that's definitely like a tough ask to go from Friday to Tuesday not playing the game a single time and then just jumping right into it. And that's why I know expert mode is gonna suck. Expert mode, I almost have to start it on a Tuesday, stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then really like lock in to try to beat it within those 2 days, or else it's just gonna be, I'm gonna jump into it ice cold one day and I'm gonna die instantly. All about timing, I guess, with that. But I'll figure it out. I'm excited to get to expert mode, but at the same time, I am not excited to do certain bosses. I just landed on a star. Like oh, I don't know how that didn't hit me. Not excited to do Dr. Cal on expert mode. Don't pay attention to me. I'm coming downstairs real quick. Okay. Ooh, I almost touched my butt. Shrimp coming in hot, dude. Almost grabbing me every time. Right now, we're good. We're at the end. I always forget that I had to jump early there. It's funny. That would have sucked if I was at 1 heart. I always forget that he goes down once you get to the end of that little phase. Alright. 1 more boss. 2 more bosses. 2 more bosses. Now we get back to King Dice. I hate Calamaria too. Calamaria's a pain in the butt. I don't know why. Heart rate's accelerated today. I hear you laughing over there. Well, this is sketchy. I hate this stupid ghost phase. The one phase I despise is a stupid ghost phase. Now we're gonna hit this. Hit that. Oh, wonderful. Gonna get a second power up so fast now. Oh, it's gonna do ghost phase again too. Beautiful. Yep, onto the eels. Nice. I still don't know what the deal is with getting unfrozen from that. I think it's just back and forth on the analog stick. But sometimes it just never unfreezes, so I just spam all my buttons. Like that. Yay. One of the first times I did not take a hit from that phase. I'm gonna get hit by that though. All right, dog goes bark. Have you're saying you're trying to beat the game on expert? Have you beat the game on regular and you're just trying to beat it on expert now? Why my chat keeps doing that? Like auto refreshes. I feel like once you beat the game on regular, you kind of, you got the knack for it. It's just about whether or not you can sit at a boss for, an hour to try to beat it on expert mode. Because it definitely took me a while to beat some of these bosses on expert mode for the first time. Once you kind of get it, kind of lock in, kind of get it on kind of easier. So now I'm trying to think what the best, I think it's spread. Roundabout might be good on this one too. I'm going to try roundabout. I don't think spread is good for this boss. I died last time at this boss because I was not prepared with roundabout. You face away and you just launch. There we go. Easy peasy. Sometimes though, it just does not. Holy, you're trolling me. I accidentally hit it that way. Cool. Great start. Great start, genius. So stupid. Which way are we going? This way. Beam him. Assuming we're going back this way? Yes. Great guess. Alright, that phase is better. One good thing about Crack Shell, you can just sit right in the middle of this one. Now we go this way. Now we go this way. And we don't really need to use our power-ups here because this phase is really easy. That thing's actually going to move me that way for me. Yep. That phase is really easy. Trying to get my hands warm for King Dice, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. An hours and 50 minutes of gameplay. That's insane. Well, we are officially back. Back to King Dice. Now we want to switch roundabout back to spread. Spread for King Dice. Get our secret coin quick. Need help? Tell me. I'm here just playing some Oxygen, not included, so I'm lurking. All good. Oxygen not included. I read that as two different words for some reason. Oxygen not included. Fun. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, I hate this boss, but I forgot I can roll, so that's easy. Yeah, once you can do the invincibility roll, this boss becomes irrelevant. Yeah, we'll see how easy it is in the next few minutes here. Hopefully, I like to think that I got the knack of King Dice and the Devil, but usually when I mess up, so hoping that's not the case. Yay. How's Oxygen not included going? How's your experience with the game so far? Are you learning a lot? Dying a lot? Both? Probably both, I assume. Usually how games like that are. You usually learn, then you die from something else. And then you learn, then die from something else. Restarting a lot? Yeah, it is. I assume so. I know there's a lot of games like that that have looked fun, but I've never played. I'm pretty sure there's like one in Mars or something. There's a couple of them, right? Obviously not the same game, but same idea. Surviving Mars, I think it is. I can never figure that out. I'm fast because I hate this phase. Ow. Kill him. God damn. Doesn't make any sense because with Cuphead you can jump up and down and hit that one. But with her you have to dash, so you almost have to be in like the line of fire. Whatever. It gets me every time. Another two, and then another two. Bang. Do king dice with 3 or 4 hearts, depending on how this fight goes. Don't be the monkey. Oh, thank God. Not the monkey. I hate the monkey. Monkey's not bad. He's just really, really annoying. This boss is super nice, too. So chill. I don't think I've ever taken a hit from that boss. They really didn't do much with that boss. It should have been like a pull stick that swoops in every once in a while, but it's just the pull cues. Ooh. Another two. We gotta fight this bozo. What am I doing? Glad I choked that in the beginning. That's okay. I like how my brain literally shut off at the beginning of that fight. Does that quite often in life. Or my wife could attest to that. Right? King Dice is dead. The king is dead. Moving on. Moving on, moving on. Alrighty. The devil. We back. Like we never left. No pressure. Let me in, buddy. Let me get your cheeks clapped. Not in a good way. I hate the spider head. It, like, predicts where you're going. So damn annoying. There we go. So far, so good. I hit that, but okay. Not so far, so good, huh? Hit this little guy right here. Hopefully get the next phase out now. Nope. I will get the next phase because I got my super. Yep. Go! Whoa. Beautiful. And it did on my side too. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. It's gonna be a fast one. Yep. Our next super any second. Beautiful. We're zooming. Got this loser again. I did it too early, but that's okay. Yay! Not bad. Shouldn't have even lost a single heart there, but that's okay. Oh, it's official. Believe that's it. Yep. Oh, that's, yeah. I also beat the DLC already. I beat that first. Now we go to the main menu. See that we beat the game on regular mode, and then we dive into expert mode. Spooky. Yep. Now we just need what? Grab the coin in the beginning. Probably the coin in the tutorial too, because I forgot to grab that in the beginning. I think I grabbed the coin up here, right? I did. Hype. Yep. That is... Oh yeah, it counts the other bosses. So World 1, World 2, World 3, Finale, DLC. All done on regular mode. Time to attempt it on expert mode once again. I think this will be my second time attempting regular mode in 45 runs. Third time? Third time, I think, actually. Where is... Oh, it's... Did I grab the second coin? Let's make sure. Okay, I was going to say, if I started a world by accident with 1 death already, I would have cried. But no, 0 deaths. Hype. Grab the coin. Did I already grab it? I did not. I don't believe I did this either. I did not. Yeah. Zooming. Now I have to talk to the shortcut girl. I don't think I did that one either. But yep, she wants to know what the shortcut is. I will show her the shortcut. I don't think I got the one on DLC Island either. I don't really want to waste my time doing it, collecting the secret coins if there's no point of me beating the game, or if I don't beat the game in that life. So I usually just wait till the end. Then I go around collecting them. Bingo bongo. Gold coin. And now we have to go back to the axe guide and collect the one last coin that I am missing. Unless I did not do the tutorial because I was angry and restarting. So I have to go grab the one in the tutorial too. Yep. I think. We'll see. Moment of truth. Did I do the tutorial? I know I talked to you, little buddy. My Apple friend. That has given me 400,000 coins by now. He gives you 3 coins every time. I've done this 46 times. What is that? 100. Oh gosh. Put myself on the spot there. Wait, I can do this. 146 times 3. 132. Right? 132? Is it 46 times 3? Ah, shit. 138. I haven't gone to math class in a while. Kids, give me a break. That apple has given me 138 coins. Nice. Thank you. There's the glass gold coin. There we go. Alright. That should be all the gold coins. So now if we exit to the main menu, should be 100%. Yay, 100% done with the main game. Now we have to now we have to do it on expert mode to unlock the next 100%. And then to unlock the last 32% of DLC mode, we have to beat it on expert mode and get a coin that I missed, I believe. Closing in. Closing in on progress at this point. Pow, 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 pow. Give me all your stuff, buddy. Give me it. Oh yeah, we're missing 1 coin from DLC Island. That's okay. Not in the mood to go get it right now. I'm going to start expert mode on Root Pack because I want to. So if you're unaware of expert mode, everything is faster, more difficult, and the bosses have more health. So, it'll be fun. I have been contemplating practicing, but it's like, you know, I'm here. So I want to practice. Talk about practice. An Allen Iverson reference. We talking about practice. But I've been thinking about, look how fast those raindrops fall compared to the regular mode. That's insane. Yep, we're golden. I just can't get over how OP Chalice is compared to Cuphead that I beat the game with the first time before the DLC even came out. She's so nice to have. Not only for the hearts, but the dash and the roll that's invincible. Cuphead literally has nothing cool besides the OG, the little finger gun. Alright. First boss on Expert. Done. Oh, I perfect that boss too. It's funny. Alright. Next. Goopy. What up, Goopy? Goop, sir. Goopy Goop. Take it easy on me, buddy. Just trying to complete the game. Zero deaths for the kids. Take it easy on me, buddy. All for the kids. Jumped over me perfectly twice there. Ow. I was gonna, he might hit me here because it's awkward ass bounce. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I rolled into that one. That's my bad. I can do this. Oh, I missed that one. That would have been... What? It struck me after the first go by? I thought it was... I had to go by 3 times. Weird. Oh. Alright, that should be it. Any day now. Come on. What's up, Monk VR? Question, do you have PlayStation so I can play with you on the... I do not have PlayStation, my friend. I play it on Xbox. And I unfortunately am a single player. I am sorry to inform you. I'm trying to beat the game with 0 deaths by myself. But I appreciate the message and I appreciate the offer. Maybe someday I come back to Cuphead, play 2-player, but for right now, my main objective is to beat the game by myself with 0 deaths. And so far, we're not doing too bad. Couple bosses into expert mode. This boss is not fun. Have not done this boss in a very long time on expert mode, so we shall see how this goes. I knew that was going to hit me too. I didn't have anywhere to go for that. I didn't even have a chance to kill it. Ow. Yeah, expert mode is OD. Oh, you've got to be trolling me. I'm going to choke right here too. This sucks. There's just so much left in this fight. There's no way. There's no chance. Unless I really clutch up. But this bow attack is insane. Ooh. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Thank you. Clutch up. Kill the green guy. Oh, yeah, baby. That was a dodge. Blow it all up. Thank you. Come on. Woo! Oh my god, there's so many of them. Alright, next phase. Come on. You gotta get out of this phase. If I choke, I'm gonna cry. It's about to be fast, though. think I hit there. Come on. It's a pumping. Heart is a pumping. Yes. Oh, we clutched up on that. Woo. Cherryzilla. What's going on, my friend? Sorry, that was an intense moment for me. My heart. That shit's pumping. Oof, nice. Yeah, that was a horrible fight. I went down to 1 heart real fast on that. My heart is bumping pretty good. Oh, W. Yeah, that was a big W for me. Imagine doing this without the DLC. That is another challenge that maybe someday. But yes, I would have been dead there. Ooh, I gotta calm down for a second. My heart must be, my blood pressure's through the roof. That is pretty crazy to think about how, you know, obviously beating this challenge is hard enough, but then take out Chalice and get rid of her 4th heart and invincibility roll. Yeah, that's maybe a someday challenge, like a hardcore, even hardcore challenge. I'm gonna try that right now. Wait, what difficulty are you doing? I am doing expert mode. I beat the game on regular mode without dying, and now I'm trying to go through expert mode. This is my list. Beat the entire game without dying on regular, and now I am attempting. Yeah. Good luck, my friend. That should be a fun adventure for you. Not gonna be easy, I'm telling you that now. But if you can do it, that's legit. That is serious gamer skills there. I'll be cheering for you. Here we go. Another boss. Another expert boss. See how it goes. Gotta make sure we always get the pink seed, because the pink seed is a pain in the butt to kill. Not fun. He just doesn't stop this ever. I guess I can do my super to him. I had nowhere to go because that little guy was going to hit me either way. Yeah, definitely try not dying on regular first, I would suggest, because if you go right into expert mode, it's going to be tough. Still be in chat. All right, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. And good luck. Yeah, expert mode is tough. Regular mode is tough enough without dying, because if you make one mistake, you know, obviously that's it. But expert mode is some next level, and this is my first time doing it on expert mode. Hopefully that lasts long enough. Yep. Almost jumped to that first one, which probably would have got me hit by that. Bad so far. It's really about switching platforms there. Not a bad run. I think that's another perfect boss, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It's another S. Perfecto. Yeah, for sure. It's a fun challenge. It's just, you know, obviously really difficult. Not for the faint of heart, because if you die a couple times, it could get pretty demotivating when you get far into a run. What are we at? Ribby and Croaks is my last expert boss, and this is the one, this is the boss I died on last time. Last expert run, I choked so hard because I didn't realize how fast the fists came. Wait, just bosses or running guns as well? You have to do all running guns, collect all coins, do all bosses on regular mode and expert mode, including the DLC, and I'm trying for 300%, so obviously you don't have to do that, but that's my goal, is to get 300% in the game. So it's completing regular and expert mode the entire game, collect all the secret coins, buy every item from the shop, and I believe do the parry mini game on DLC Island and do the cursed relic. Yeah, I believe that's it. That's a lot though. Here we go. Forgive me if I ignore you in chat for a second. I feel like it's one thing I have to focus on. Who's actually doing these bosses and not glancing at chat? They definitely do it quite often. I just did it right there too. Beautiful. Well done again. I should kill the bugs coming out. Yep. Yes. That's what I got screwed up on last time because I didn't know that he did that from that left side. We're gonna use this. Beautiful. Last phase with 4 hearts. Last time I was entering last phase with 1 heart. Oh, that was annoying. I was about to do the dash. Alright, bull. Okay. This thing zooms, by the way. Like that. Oh, I fucking jumped again. You're so stupid. Oh, fuck. Tiger does suck. Not a fan. What am I doing? I dodged. I rolled the wrong way. Come on. Oh, fuck the bowl again. I would have preferred the line, to be honest. Oh. That was close, too. I was probably 1 more phase away. Yeah, that boss, I don't know why. I have a hard time with that boss sometimes. That is death 46 down and in the books. I think from now on, yeah, rip to that run. I think from now on, when I get to expert mode, I'm just gonna instantly jump right into that boss because I'm tired of beating around the bush just to fight that boss that scares me the most. Starting right now. All right, awesome. Good luck. Oh, it's so frustrating. I had like 1 more phase left in that. If I got through that tiger, it probably would have been 1 more. Or that bull. It gets so fast at the end. I guess realistically, if you're getting to the end like that, you can always do the roll. May as well send the hard bosses. Yeah, that's my thought too. I don't know why. I just was beating around the bush to fight that boss. But I do think that when you're like that one, that was the last thing I had, the last platform I had to get by. So I could have just done the invincibility roll and I would have got through it as well. It's like obviously in the moment I'm jumping, and then I just couldn't make the last jump from over the platform to on the other side of the platform without being on top of that one platform. So kind of choke, kind of learning the mechanics, I guess, unfortunately. Learning the mechanics on expert mode for the first time halfway through a run, halfway done with the run is not ideal, but I guess it's going to happen. I still have to learn a lot of other bosses, so unfortunately, I'm going to be learning a lot of other bosses the hard way. I have thought about getting that far again, and then kind of slowing it down and practicing on another file. But I don't know if that's frowned upon. I mean, I realistically made my own rules, so I don't know how to look at that, because that's like, I was saying this to Dakota the other day, Zach, you can be the judge. If I were to play what someday in the very far future, hopefully, if I were to ever play like a Dark Souls game or Elden Ring, I have obviously never made it to an endgame boss because I've never played them. So if I get to say the last boss on Elden Ring and I'm doing a zero death run and I've somehow made it to the last boss, I have never done that boss before. Is that fair that I make it there on another file and practice that boss? Or do I just have to go into it not knowing a single damn thing? Because you know for sure I'm getting wiped. So that's another hard. Did you die? I did die. I died the same spot. I didn't know. I did make it further. I made it four expert bosses in. Last time I only made it one. So, progress. I missed it. You didn't want to see it. It was ugly. It wasn't bad. I was pretty close to beating it. It was just one slip up, unfortunately. I should have realistically had more hearts, but I made a couple of stupid mistakes, and that kind of cost me, but it's okay. I mean, you'd want to beat the game without trying to no death run a game first. Do I, though? Like, should I just, like, beat the game on stream and then zero death run the game? So, like, if I were to get Dark Souls on my next roll, play Dark Souls on stream, and then beat Dark Souls zero death on stream. That could be a thing. Obviously, not many people would probably watch me because I'm a loser playing what's that game called? Elden Ring for the first time in 2025, but the game came out like 3 years ago. But I don't really care about that, I guess. I want to be able to, Dakota said no. I want to be able to understand the mechanics before like diving that far into a game where obviously I know I would never make it that far because that game's insanely hard and I'd probably die in the first 30 seconds. But if I ever made it that far and why did I buy that? And it was like, okay, now surprise, you know absolutely no mechanics about this boss. Good luck. Zero deathing a game without ever touching it would be, yeah, I know, terrible for your sanity. I agree. I do agree. I mean, yeah, because you're right, because I did beat, oh shit, I skipped to expert mode by accident. I want to do that, go back. So, there's this glitch in Cuphead, where if you play a boss on expert mode, and then go into another file, you can play this boss on expert mode. If you look down, there's a little arrow, or like little dash, that currently means that I'm on expert mode, but if I go like that, now I can't get back to it. It's like a glitch that couple people I've seen that have done this challenge do, so they don't have to do regular mode. But I feel like, yes, regular mode is time consuming and annoying because I could probably just skip right to expert mode and get it done. But I feel like the whole point of this is having the run that's like, you know, I beat expert mode, I took an hour and a half out of my time, or an hour out of my time, whatever expert mode takes, and now that time is on the line if I screw up. Not like just jump right into expert mode and, oh, you know, I died 2 minutes into a run. That's not a real run because you started on expert mode, and realistically you can't play expert mode on this game unless you beat it on regular mode. That's just my opinion. So I know some people have beat it with zero deaths on only expert mode without playing regular mode, so to each their own. I don't really care what they do. I'm doing me. I'm just gonna do my own challenge and see how it goes. Just a personal thing I made with myself too, that I wasn't going to no glitches, no glitches, no deaths, and the biggest thing was no exploits. Like no breaking mechanics that would screw up a game. I know that's kind of what glitching is, but I feel like you can like safe spot bosses and shit like that in this game, or hit bosses that are off the screen and do more damage, but I don't want to be doing that. I consider that more an exploit than a glitch. Glitching is going straight to expert mode and not doing regular mode. That's a glitch. Still, to this day, I probably gonna piss off a couple speedrunners, but I'm small enough where nobody gives a shit what I say. That I don't think glitch runs should count as speedruns. It's a personal thing. I think if you're speedrunning a game, you should play it as intended. Are you going to say you're speedrunning a game and then glitch halfway through it? I don't think that should be allowed. Another thing I've always been interested in is speedrunning a game. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe someday. Speedrunning Cuphead, I'd literally tear my hair out, though. Can't be doing that. These people fly through this game. Why am I tickling my throat? Hello? Totally whiffed that. That's cool. Uh-oh. Yes, I do know that there's different categories. I just don't think glitches should ever be a part of any category. They have like the certain percentages and glitchless runs and glitched runs. I personally don't think glitch runs should even be a thing at all, but that's just me. I know some people like it and some people don't care, but I just feel like it like breaks the whole integrity of the game. Like you're flying across a map in Zelda, or glitching through a map in part of the map in like Dead Rising that I've seen, and it's just like you're not speedrunning the game at that point. You're just glitching through you're glitching through parts of the game. It's a personal thing that I've always had an issue with. I was watching this one kid play Sly Cooper back in the day, and he was like learning how to do a jump that like boosts you like halfway to the other side of the map, and I'm just like, it feels so cheesy. Like it feels so cheap. Like the mechanic of the game is that you're supposed to get from A to B, not supposed to teleport from A to B. How is that? Yeah, I feel like if I ever did a speed run, it'd be glitchless. It would have to be, because I wouldn't want to do glitched, but I'm pretty sure glitchless runs are like 10 times longer. Because obviously there's no speed traveling or anything like that in half those games. I'm just excited for the day, one day when it comes, that I get to roll the next Zero-death game. And I'm really hoping some weird part of me really wants it to be Skyrim. But only the list will determine that. Like, I would love to play Skyrim Zero-death. I think it'd be fantastic. Took the hit there to get the special off. That's okay. I don't know what game. So like I'm gonna take like requests, and then I'm gonna make a big list, and I'm gonna spin a spin wheel during my charity live stream when the time comes, and I'm just gonna. Hollow Knight would be pretty cool. Doesn't Hollow Knight have doesn't Hollow Knight have a permadeath mode? Pretty sure it does. I've looked it up before. Wait, am I thinking of the right game? Yeah, because it's the new one's coming out soon, like Silk Song or something, I believe. It'll probably take longer to beat than Cuphead. I do know that most games that I do attempt in this will probably take me much longer than Cuphead. And I have kind of come to terms with that. I feel like if I do play Jake, what about the punishment wheel? The punishment wheel will be during the live stream once I beat the game. I chose shooting the wrong way by accident. Yeah, once I beat the game. What up, Zach, by the way? Zool. Once I beat the game, that's when I'll have the punishment spin wheel. Yes, that is a thing, and it will happen, I promise. That will happen. It's gonna be fun. I am excited for that. I can't wait to dye my hair blue or something cool. Ow. One day. Yo, big lord, what up? Oh, big ol' lord. I read that fast. It's harder? What's harder? Dye my hair blue? I don't think that's what you were talking about. Oh. Remember me? I do remember you. You were in my stream a couple streams ago. I do. I'm like starting to kind of like, there's not many people that like tune in, like stream after stream. A lot of them are like my friends, like personal friends, so I know them. But the handful of like people that are not my personal friends, I feel like I'm kind of starting to remember more and more each day. So if you sign in, or if you just come into the stream for like a minute and say hi for like 2 or 3 streams in a row, I feel like I'm doing pretty good remembering names. The game is hard. This game is very hard. Yes, I agree with you. I've been struggling a little bit, not gonna lie, but I've been doing, you know, making progress slowly but surely. I did unfortunately just die on expert mode. 4 bosses into expert mode, so that's cool. But we did make good progress. Almost got hit by that. We did make good progress that run. I've never made it that far before, so that was exciting. We'll keep going. I am ultimately just excited for the future when the time comes that I get to pick another game. So that'll be exciting. Done with the running guns in World 1. Hell yeah, very nice. Very nice. Definitely take your time with the running guns because they can get a little chaotic if you're trying to speed run them through like I always do. Because I have a patience problem. But yeah, I rolled right into that. Definitely take your time. You're not racing. You just gotta strategically go through it. Yeah, for some odd reason, I really hope that my next game is Skyrim. I don't know why. It's just like I haven't played Skyrim in so long, and I feel like I love Skyrim so much that I want it to be another game that I enjoy. Have a good night and good luck. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you. Time for the bosses. Good luck. Ooh! Almost got hit by a chicken leg. I didn't know you could roll across that. That's insane. Hard telling, not knowing, of course. What's your best guess as to how long this will take? I think, personally, I've already said it, I think it's going to take 100 lives. So I'm going to assume that I'm going to be around... I would say, if I were to do 2 more weeks of live streaming this, that's 3 more days, 2 hours of stream. So what is that? No, it's 3 days for 2 weeks, so that's 6 days. So probably like another 12. I'll give myself a little leeway to a couple mistakes in there. I would say that I'd probably be around 30 hours of stream time attempts, which is another 19 hours. I hope it's not that long, but obviously I have to account for some mistakes that I'll make along the way that I know I will inevitably, but I do think I'll be done before 30 hours. I hope. I would say by the middle of September, I'm done. Middle of September, I'm picking a new game, having my charity stream. That's my goal. That is my goal. I do not want to play this game forever, believe it or not. It's gonna be like so refreshing playing another game, but I know at the same time, it's just, you know, and when I get to that next game, it's gonna be like, God, I don't want to play this game anymore either. Alright, we're not doing too hot in this boss so far, but could be better, could be worse. Yeah, I'll give myself 30 hours. Like you said, though, I think it's very hard to predict, to be honest, because I'm making progress, yes, but at the same time, I could clutch up right now and just complete the entire game right now. Like, I feel like I've been doing pretty good at learning all these bosses to the point where if I start getting on a roll, maybe I could do it right now. But I'll give myself a little leeway and say 30 hours. That way I don't have too much pressure on me. I rolled under that, dude. Well, we're pretty not screwed here. Ooh, that was pretty close. One heart. See, like this run, I could screw up right now and back to zero. I mean, it's only like 15 minutes in, but like that was just dumb. But we fixed it. Caught ourselves there. Ooh, almost touched him there too. There's like stupid mistakes that I'm like constantly making, but then I have been like clutching up a little bit more recent. Where like I think the last two expert bosses, I was able to make it to the end with like one heart very early. Parry him, yeah, I've been I try not to parry him just so he doesn't just so I don't have to like worry about the extra jump, but we got it. Now I'm gonna speedrun the boss because I also have a patience problem. Welcome to the club. I also have a patience problem, indeed. Yep, it's a problem, all right. But that's what kills you, and I'm not gonna lie, it's what's ruined a lot of my runs. I would say it's probably ruined half of my runs is rushing. So you really, I know it sucks to go slow through those bosses or go slow through the running guns, but you really just gotta take your time. Like, you're in no rush. If you can do a boss in 3 minutes or try to rush through a boss and try to get it done in 1 minute, but you take extra hits, it's like, is it worth it, you know? Like, oh, you're trying to rush and get a boss done in 1 minute, 30 seconds, and you die. Or you take 2.5 minutes and you live. Have you seen your broken relic? I have seen my broken relic. I don't think I have it yet. I didn't buy it. Did I buy it? Can you not go into your weapons here? Oh, you can't. Interesting. I do have it, I believe. I thought I bought it. Maybe not. Ow. That's cool. Haven't got hit here in the last 20 runs, but now we're instantly getting hit. This boss is still really weird to me. Maybe it's just me. I'm not the biggest fan of this goofball boss. Definitely don't like this boss. Like, its mechanics are just super weird. Like, what's the point of this? To get close to it, make it swing, and then try to parry it? And I get it, but not a fan. Probably could have through-hit that, maybe. Not worth. Was I that close to him? Maybe. Ow. My leg itchy. Bug bites. Wait, 36? No, 46 minutes left? No. Am I bad at math? Yes, 46 minutes left. 46 minutes left in the live stream. Let's get something done. Bad time to drink water, stupid. Zero brain cells. Oh. Oh. That was a horrible spot for him to spawn. Ouch. Ow. Whoa. That was really weird movement there. Yay. Imagine if there was a third Cuphead game and all the bosses were too easier to do. I would enjoy another Cuphead game. Imagine they made a Cuphead game, but it was 4-player. That'd be insane. I'm talking like chaos. Like if you've ever played, what the hell is the name of that game that I'm thinking of? The game where Overcooked. Just be chaos because there's stuff moving everywhere and there's players moving everywhere. There's so much movement on the map. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. I want just complete chaos breakout. And playing with 3 other friends. This game is fantastic as it is, but playing with 3 other people would be so fun. Especially if it gave you the ability to go in groups. Like say a boss was easier to do with 2 people. You could split up in 2 groups and 2 of you could do one boss, 2 of you could do another boss. Or 1 of you could do boss, then you could all break up. That would be chaos. That's what I'm saying. But it would be fun chaos. You know, it'd be like a party game. Just give me a bunch of bosses. Super hard, super easy, whatever you want to make them. Give them different, you know, medium, easy, medium, hard. And just make it chaotic. I feel like that's like, I haven't played like a fun party game in a while. No, I'm sure nobody would like it just because of how chaotic it is. But like me, like I personally like chaotic games. I like when games are like, you know, you have to be like, okay, I'm going here, I'm doing this, you're doing that. You have to like assign people objectives and stuff. And it's just like, you know, you get a role, you're doing this. Like, all right, you're taking down the shield, I'm taking down him, you're taking down his horse, and then you stay back and hold like a shield behind us for certain attacks that are coming at us from behind. That would be sick. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Make it like, make the map like, or the screen like a little larger. Make your character a little smaller maybe. And make it so there can be bosses on like both sides of the screen. So 2 players are facing to the right, 2 players are facing to the left. And you're like going, fighting the bosses from both angles. So bosses' attacks can hit you coming in from the right, coming in from the left. And you just have to communicate the whole time. Do I have to dispatch on the boss? Yes, you do. That's actually the #1 thing you have to do every morning. Don't assign me a head. Well, I did assign it to you, so you take time to the job, okay? Just take time to the job. Make sure you take a picture of it, upload it. Actually, I'll give you some volunteer time this Friday, okay? Take it on me. Or LM. Tiny Tim. Speaking of volunteer time, I'm taking that shit. Oh. This Friday. Not next Friday. This Friday. Yeah, it's, I'm about over him, dude. Sorry, not sorry. I don't like him. Not a fan. Oh, I might get hit from being too close. Nope, we're good. Not a fan of him. I know you're not either, though. Never have been, never will be. He makes me want to leave, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. I'll just shut up. Let's see. I'll beat this boss and read that. Me either, believe it or not. Yeah, I believe it. No way, dude. Thought you and his wife were close. No way. If I was in the third Cuphead game, I'd be the hardest in walking level with my 5th phase as flying level. That'd be pretty cool. 5 phases. That would be pretty cool to see a boss go from like a walking boss, and then your little characters jump in the plane and take off, and then next thing you know, you're fighting in the air. That'd be pretty sick. That's a good idea. Focus, positive energy. I have the most positive energy, dude. I feel good. The second I leave that place, I'm happy, so... I'm always positive energy when I get home. The greatest thing, getting home. That's one thing I feel like if I was ever to work somewhere else, I feel like I just wouldn't have that, you know? I wouldn't have the pure hatred of sitting in that room, listening to that moron spew his morning bullshit, and the absolute satisfaction of leaving in the afternoon and feeling like, you know? It's refreshing sometimes. It's like, it's Friday, I get to go home. Oh my god. I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. It's fantastic. Although I could probably live without that. My blood pressure could probably live without that, to be honest. Yeah, my blood pressure would probably thank me. But whatever. Be on fucking heart pills before I know it. Yeah, it's sad, to be honest. But whatever. Whatever. Gonna continue to do me. Hide when I can. Play video games when I can. That's all I do. This is where I died, by the way. On expert mode, I choked when it came to the bowl stage. I should have just gone like this and rolled through it just like that, but I didn't. I tried to jump over it, and I jumped into one of the flames and died. What's really surprising to me, actually, is that I did this. I did the tiger on expert mode, and the tiger is definitely where I struggle the most, and I actually did really well with it. So that was cool. That indeed was a cool little completion that I made for myself personally, because normally I always lose life on this one. I hate jumping through them and the running. But you did pretty good. I'll take it. The small wins is what counts. Alright, Zach, so I'm curious. If you had to pick a game, you can pick one game, okay? You can pick one game to add to my list of games to Zero-death. What game are you picking? I feel like I want to do this with every viewer who's in the charity stream when I do beat this game and decide my next game. And I'm gonna literally have it written out on probably like a piece of paper and make my own little spin wheel. But I'm gonna write all the games, and then everybody who's here gets to pick one game and add it to the list. And then I'll go from there. And hopefully I don't land on somebody's stupid ass game, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you gotta pick a game. What game would you want me to Zero-death run? Super ghouls and ghosts. I'll never change my mind. I like it. I like the dedication behind it. I have to watch some gameplay of it. Not gonna lie, I think I was too young for it. But I'm up for anything. I do like trying new games, so I would absolutely try new games too. You would be a gamer god. That scares me. Why the fuck would I be considered a gamer god? Is it that hard? I know we talked about it for a little bit the other day, but I'm either adding Skyrim or I guess I have to say like Halo, because I haven't played Halo in a long time. Have you done the Angel and Demon? Oh shit, you're right. I did not do the Angel and Demon this run. I gotta go back. I did not do the Angel and Demon. You are correct. I always forget that sometimes to do that little puzzle. You were definitely too young. It came out in 91. Oh yeah, I was -5. So I'll do the Angel and Demon after this. You know what? I might even save the Angel and Demon for tomorrow, because not tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday. Thursday. Because I'll go back to DLC Island when I complete the game, and I'll beat Angel and Demon, and then I'll beat DLC Island on Expert mode. I think that's my plan, to go straight to DLC Island on Expert mode, because I have beat DLC Island on Expert mode before. Believe it or not. Go to the graveyard with the broken relic. Yes. To unlock the Angel and Demon, you're saying yes. I got it. Yeah, I mean, I would try it, Zach. It's just about how now. Why do I have to go now? It's just about how I live stream it, because obviously it's on an older console. I have to figure out how to get that onto my PC. I probably would have to buy like an Elgato capture card and then stream it through a capture card. Why are you making me go now? Do I have to? Now, you get your ass over there now, or I'm gonna beat your ass. But I'll figure out how to stream it, and then we'll go from there. I think it's just an Elgato capture card, and then... Aw, man, I have to go now. You just want me to get the cursed relic, don't you? You want me to use the cursed relic. Please. Why? Why do you want me to use the cursed relic so bad? Tell me what you get out of this. What satisfaction do you get by me going and beating the Angel and Demon? The cursed relic is so bad, dude. The broken relic, it's not good. I'm gonna lose. Not sure how any of that works. I know that's definitely some people out there that have done it. Yeah, there's ways to do it. I just have to get like a device that will plug into... It'll convert the old console to HDMI, and then HDMI plug in the console into my Elgato, plug in my Elgato to my PC, and then that's what captures the screen. So then that's what the stream will see. I've done it before. Chaz let me use his back in the day, and that's how I originally was starting to stream. 100% satisfaction. Okay, I'll do it just for you. I was actually started off live streaming from my Nintendo Switch. So that's what I was doing. I was actually doing exactly that. Plugged into the Elgato and was using it to stream on Twitch. So I know how to do it. It's just about buying it. I think the cheaper one, I think, is probably like 180-ish. And the better one, the more expensive one, is like 240. The better one has like a lot less lag. So I'll probably just get the good one. Start from there. I want to say it's like 260 bucks or something though. Yeah, that's probably what I'll get though. It's a nice one, and it hopefully won't lag at all, because sometimes when you stream from an older console, it can have some latency problems. But I'll figure it out. I don't like how you said, though, I would be considered a gaming god, though, because that scares me and makes me think that the game's insanely hard. And it probably is. I'm assuming it is. And I'm going to get absolutely annihilated by this game, and I'm going to go mentally insane. Big ol' lord, I'm going back just for you, buddy. That's not bad. Yeah. CX plus points. I don't get CS plus, dude. I don't do nothing to deserve it. It doesn't look it. Okay. So it doesn't look hard. It just is hard. You're gonna have me play this game, and I'm gonna, like, wind up, like, pulling my hair out or some shit. Alright, let's see. Top. Right. Upright. Top, upright, and down. I'm excited to see it, though. I'm gonna look it up tonight so I can see some clips of it, because I've never... We only watched gameplay that one day, but... Wait. Top. Upright. Down. Top. Upright. And down. I hate this one. Top. Upright. Down. Thanks, man. Oh my goodness. Top. Upright. Down. What did I read wrong? The fans will tell you the puzzle. Yes, it's the winners of the mountain climb. First to the top. Oh, left down. I misread that horribly. Left down, upright, and this is down. I misread that completely. So it's left down, upright, down. Is there... Absolutely. Hope to see it happen. Yeah, so we will see. First I gotta beat Cuphead though. I do feel... I have been feeling a little more confident in Cuphead, so I'm excited to see how it goes in the near future. I know I probably still need, you know, X amount of hours, so I'm not pushing my luck saying that I'm going to beat it soon. But I'm hoping within the next month it's done, so I can move on and try something new, kind of maybe attract some new fans. Not like kill the devil. I am killing the devil, are I not? Like, I'm assuming that there's the game you're talking about, probably has a pretty good fan base. Was it Ghouls and... Already forgot the name of it. Don't mind my peanut brain. Easy peasy. What do you say it was? My brain is so small. Don't mind me. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm assuming it probably has some pretty good... Like, a pretty good fan base. Just like the older game. Probably a bunch of old dudes. Hey, I mean, old dudes play games too, so... Yeah, some Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, so maybe someday if we ever get to that, some people will be interested to watch. We shall see. So now, this cursed relic makes me have a random gun, am I right? It does a bunch of weird shit, and I'm probably gonna die because I haven't done it in a long time. Do I have to use it now? You want me to use it now, big ol' lord, or can I do it later? I got it for you. That should count for something, huh? I really don't want to die and start over, if you know what I mean. I'll do one boss with it for your satisfaction, okay? Oh, it started with this stupid gun. Every time you dash, it changes guns? Yes, right? Takes 16 points. Yes, I did know that. Oh. I forgot. I'm, Cuphead. I forgot I was Cuphead. That's my fault. I thought I was Chalice. I went to go dash into the parry. Yeah, that's my fault. Take 16 points to fix from Cursed Relic to Divine Relic. Right. Yes, I have done it before. I totally forgot that I've played so much as Chalice over the past, what am I at now, 12 hours, that I totally forgot Cuphead does not dash to parry. Cuphead jumps to parry. Yeah, that's a, that is a death and a half. That is a stupid death. Whatever. It is what it is. We will have to do that though, so that's another thing to make sure I do not forget. Look what you did, Tim. You did do it. I think that was my own fault though, just because I'm once again stupid. But I probably am not gonna lie. I probably will not be getting the Cursed Relic until after the run. Strictly because I haven't done it in a very long time, so I don't remember a lot about it. Not that it's too challenging, it's just the fact that I haven't done it in a long time. Clearly you could see that I haven't done it. But yeah, we'll be okay. We lost like, what, probably like 20 minutes there. That's the one nice thing about this game. It's not like a crazy long game. Like getting to the where I am, I thought it could help. I appreciate you for trying to help. I know you're just trying to help. I know you're not trying to sabotage me. The one nice thing about this game is that the runs do go by pretty quick, and I think that's going to be kind of what's going to be the most painful in the future if I play a game that's longer. Say it's like a 20-hour game. I don't know how it'll go if I'm like 18 hours into a run and then die. I'll probably smash a couple controllers. And I think that's going to be my hardest part moving forward because I played Cuphead, which is a maximum of the regular run was like 40 minutes. So I can realistically finish the game in 40 minutes and get to the expert mode. Expert mode will probably take me like an hour if I were to not have any deaths and just complete it. So realistically, on a good run, it should be like, I should be able to finish in 1 2 hour stream. But obviously, most games, that is not going to be the case. I'm going to wind up playing the game for like 12 to freaking 15 hours or something crazy. You know? That's what it's all about, dude. I went pro at controller smashing back in the day. I unfortunately still have all my Smash controllers. I don't remember why I smashed it, couldn't tell you. But my Halo ODST like limited edition controller, fucking smashed it. Like all this is just completely chipped off. It still works, but the battery pack is also snapped off. Expert is going to be the hardest for you. You are correct. I already have beat the game on regular, so I know I can do it. It's just about spending, 40 minutes to actually get it done. But yes, expert mode. I have completed DLC Island on expert mode. I've nearly completed Island 1 on expert mode. So I'm definitely making progress that I'm happy about. Because before, obviously I was never coming close to that. 1 of paper equals 4 of coin. Excuse me? 1 of paper equals 4 of coin. I'm sorry, that my brain just did not compute. 1 of paper equals 4 of coin. I'm trying, dude. My brain is fried. Forgive me. I don't know what that means. Trying to put it together. Please enlighten me because my brain is mush. I'm still trying to understand what this meant. 1 of paper equals 4 of coin. You lost me. You beat all the bosses in regular and expert after. Can you do simple? I could. There's not really a point because when you 300% the game, you do not need to beat the any bosses on simple mode. I think they kind of added it just for people who couldn't beat the game to have the opportunity to still beat the game. But yeah, simple mode is not required. I mean, I could always look into it, but once completing the game on regular and expert mode 300%'s the game. I could also beat it on regular mode. I mean, I don't think it'll be nearly as challenging, but I could do it. We'll see. How about we beat regular and expert mode, and then we'll judge if we want to do simple mode. I think that's fair. But I mean, I've completed 2 islands on expert mode now. So really, I'm just, biding my time until I can start my attempts on number 2 or island 2 and island 3. And then the finale. I have beat the devil on expert mode before, so it's really about just not giving up. As long as I don't give up, I think I'll be able to do it. Just a matter of time, Like if I'm doing this for the next 3 weeks straight, I'm bound to do it, right? I hope. Maybe. Probably not. No, I think I've made very good progress in the last 2 weeks. Don't get me wrong. I still don't think that I'm that close to beating the game or completing this challenge, but I think I've made a very solid amount of progress where I feel good about myself. Because I know there will be games that follow that are a lot harder and I'm struggling with a lot more, and I'm going to be frustrated with myself. And then I'm probably going to get angry at myself and annoyed and pissed off at the game, smash the controller. And it's only bound to happen. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Where the first controller goes. I can't do it to this controller though, dude. This is my $150 Pro controller. Maybe I should just get a really crappy controller so I can Hulk smash it. But I can't because my daughter's sleeping. My wife would literally beat me up. In a video game, not in real life, of course. There we go. I hope so, or it's going to get real awkward at work. Oh my god, we get beat up at work if I don't beat Cuphead. Add that to the punishment wheel. Oh, it's smash a controller. The potato is Sal, the onion is Ollie, and the carrot is Chansey. Chansey? I didn't realize that. Sal. Potato salad. Get it? I didn't realize that was their names. Pretty cool. The more you know. Thank you for that tidbit of information. Great, if I don't beat Cuphead, I'm getting beat up. I don't think I have to add it to the punishment wheel. I think I just... Oh, the show. Oh, yes, the show. I gotcha. Look at you go. Knowing all this information. I just am excited for the time that there's gonna be the little live stream that gets us, we get to celebrate this together, you know? Controllers. Yeah. Controller smash your daughter up from a nap. Oh my gosh, my wife would come downstairs and drop kick me. Could do it though, could do it. For enough, for a big enough dono for the kids, I could do it. We're talking like, you know, someone drops like $100 for the Ronald McDonald family that I'm sponsoring, and then we can talk about doing it. I feel like 100's not enough to cover that. My wife's gonna beat me up for like 3 days straight. we can talk about it. I'll get some ideas together. Plus, there's got to be a potato controller because I am too poor to smash this $180, $160 controller. My only good one. Actually, no, I have 2 pro controllers, but still. 100 deal, no takes backs. Alright, only for you. My wife's gonna be like, why did you just wake her up? Well, you see, Zach gave me $100 for the kids. It's for the kids. What are you gonna, you can't say anything because it's like, well, you gonna bash the little Ronald McDonald family that I'm giving money to, you know? What's she gonna say? Really, she can't say anything. I did it for them. I smashed the controller on my forehead for them. I've always wondered how it would be to smash a Guitar Hero controller. I'd rather smash one of those, to be honest. Probably be cooler. Like one of the guitars and just BAM! Smash it over the kneecap. Or we play Guitar Hero live on stream, and at the end of one of the songs, smash it. That could be sweet. Oh, this is gonna get weird here. Oh, hey, we dodged that. I would do it. I'll buy a PS2 Guitar Hero controller, just Hulk smash it over my knee. For the kids. It's nice. My old roommate and I did it a few times at our first apartment. Why does that not surprise me? Oh, it's so funny. It doesn't surprise me, I'm not gonna lie. I could picture you doing that. A little rowdy, you know. What song was it? It could be like Rock Me Like a Hurricane. Or like Holiday in Cambodia. Just fuck bang. Dude, when I used to hit that whammy bar, dude, with on Rock Me Like a Hurricane. I even remember I was like 4th grade when I did that. Rock me like a hurricane. Hit the whammy bar. Good times, good times. I used to play that game all the time with my friend in elementary school. I was only a youngin'. You owned your first apartment. That's crazy. I just realized you said that. You owned your first apartment and I was in elementary school playing that game. Old. Can't believe you turned 400. You know what's crazy? I'm turning 29. That's wild. I just ran into that attack. That's wild. Ew. I just realized my birthday stream is going to be, I guess, the Saturday before my birthday because I'm going away on Sunday. And my birthday's on a Monday, so we'll do a Saturday birthday stream. A spooky horror birthday stream. Be fun. Let's see, gotta go over here. Oh, shoot one over there, please. Yes. Beautiful. Easy game. I just read your... I lost a Guitar Hero contest championship in Albany because they didn't tell me it was by score, star points, even though I had 100% mashed it. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's really annoying. How old were you when you did that? Probably in high school, right? Late high school. That's insane, though. They had tournaments for that shit. That's insane. That's so cool. 29 gross, dude. I'm get 40. No, dude. I want to get 40. Not yet. That's crazy. 11 years from now. Oof. God, time is gonna go by way too quick. Don't like it. $1,000 grand prize. I was pissed. That's insane. I mean, why is it? For one, why is it points? I feel like that's lame. If you 100% a song, you should instantly win. 100%ing a song is insane, by the way. Didn't realize you were a prestigious gamer. I've never been able to 100% a song from Guitar Hero. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried in a very long time, but... If I tried, if I probably... See, that's like with anything right now. I feel like if I gave anything this energy... Like any game, this Cuphead energy right now, like if I put 12 hours into any game, I feel like I'll be pretty good at it. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I put 12 hours into Guitar Hero, I'd assume that I'd be pretty good at it. Maybe I'm wrong, but... I think that's the kind of, like, weird thing about me, as a lot of people don't know, that I have, like, this weird thing where I could sit and do the same thing for, like, 100+ hours. And it's like a weird trait about me that not really many people know, because I don't really care to talk to many people about video games. But, like, I could sit here and play video games for, like, the same game for, like, an hour, like, 8 hours, 10 hours straight. Still, to this day. So, like, before I got a job, I would go to the gym for 2 hours and then play RuneScape for 10+ hours a day. That was before I met my wife. It was insane. 10 hours a day, I was sitting in a chair playing a video game on my computer. I only did that for the championship. In my 20s, it was at a bar. That's so sick, though. They had a bar. They had a $1,000 grand prize tournament. That is so dope. I would 100% partake in the championship for Guitar Hero right now. I can't do them all. Being a musician help, I'm sure. Yeah, for sure. That is really cool, though. I did not know that about you. Gamer. Do we want to do the angel? Yeah, I'll do the angel and devil. Can't believe you're a gamer, dude. I did not know that. I guess I knew that, kind of. But not to that extent of being a world championship of the little upstate. Right, left, up, and down right. Right, left, up, and down right. Yeah, I feel like Guitar Hero was tough for me to learn at first because I like never did anything with instruments. But I feel like once it was like really like anything, once you get like the hang of the whole like vibe of the feel of the guitar, I feel like I got pretty good at it pretty quickly. Ouch. And it was like really fun for me. My friend and I would play for hours on end. I feel like it was, oh, what am I doing? Almost choked right there. Focus, focus, buddy. I died. Why am I having such a hard time with this right now? Well, this live stream has not been the best. Actually, no, I lied. We had a very far run today, so I can't be upset with myself. World of Capital Region drunks. Hey, dude, I mean, still a gamer in my opinion. Doesn't matter. You still were gaming. Absolutely, it was a blast solo or with a ton of people. Yeah, dude, it was for sure like a very memorable game. And I feel like we haven't had anything that's remotely close to that vibe like since then. Like I've never played a game with my friends that was like, you know, just wailing on a guitar. Like nothing remotely comes close to that. I miss that vibe sometimes. Like that's like the one thing about gaming online and everything. I feel like they didn't realize until they did it that it was going to take away the whole aspect of like people getting together. But I feel like that just came with the internet and everything. But I feel like they did it to the point where it was just like too much too fast. I feel like everything became online and like everybody was just Xbox party chat and stuff like that, where everything like local just died. Like I feel like they could have done so much better with like more local gameplay or games themselves, like Guitar Hero or other games like that. That you know, oh, you know, you can still get together with your friends and play this and this, and they just like gave up on that. I remember when I was in high school, it was like the peak of Xbox Live. And we just like stopped hanging out. Like it was like, all right, we're getting on Xbox Live tonight. Like nobody got together anymore. Like it was like that was like the end of like hanging out. Like we'd get together after school, you know, rush to do our homework, and then get on Guitar Hero, and everybody would be at my one friend's house, whose mom was cool enough to buy us like a big ass pizza and soda, and we'd be drinking Mountain Dew, eating pizza, and playing Guitar Hero. That died, unfortunately. It's the one thing I kind of wish I didn't miss out on, but at the same time, I guess I don't really have a choice. But they back in the day, like the LAN tournaments, when they used to like really like game for like money and actual tournaments, they would all be like LAN parties and be sitting right next to each other, and they'd be like smack talking the crap out of each other. And I just wish I was a part of that, because I was such a good crap. I was so good at talking crap. It was fantastic. But it's not the same over live. When you're right next to somebody talking crap, that's real. That is real. Like, all right, you can say it to me over party chat. Say it to me and say it to my face, you know? Exactly, you won't. The good old days. I miss it. I was like just old enough to start to experience that. Completely different. Yeah, I agree. I was like just old enough to begin to experience that. But like when I turned like when I went into middle school, it like stopped. I feel like I grew up between the eras too. Like nowadays, everything's on the internet. So all these kids are like really good at like Fortnite and games like that, where I'm not because I'm just not because I'm like past my prime of gaming. Where if I was like 2 or 3, maybe 4 years younger, I'd be able to compete right now. And then I feel like I'm too young to have played. Like, I totally wish that there were still like arcades and stuff like that. That's one thing that I really wish I didn't miss out on. It's like when my wife and I go on vacation, I'll see like an old, like retro arcade, and I was like, yo, we gotta go in there. And we go in there and I play on some arcade machines, but I feel like it's like dead, dude. It's like not the same at all. I'm like, I always got to see like, the cool old TV shows where they had the Pac-Man machines and the Donkey Kong machines and the Dig Dug machines, and everybody's gaming on a Friday night on these arcade machines, and I just wish I got to be a part of that. That's one thing I miss. I missed. And that's why, if I ever become rich, I'm building my own arcade in my house. And I will make sure that my house is the hot spot for all the kids to come hang out with my daughter, or with my, hopefully someday, more kids. And all the kids will say, "Oh, let's go over to their house. Let's go to their parents' house. They have a cool house." Yeah, because I've got the arcade. Because I'm a gaming nerd. That's the dream. I don't ask for much. I think I'm going to finish DLC Island and call it a night. It is 11 o'clock. Time flies by when we're having fun. As always, it crawls like a snail any other time. My grandparents would take me to the arcade. I would spend the night with them. It was magical. That sounds like absolute peak. Like, that's amazing. My grandparents, see, that was like, wasn't like my grandparents' thing. My grandparents were like, I feel like a little older when I was young. So it was like past that, but to the point of like where I feel like that was like my older brother, if anything. Just got a ton of excited people gaming. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the atmosphere, like it almost gives me like Dave and Buster vibes because that's all I've experienced. But like 100 times better from what I've seen. Obviously, I've never been able to personally experience it, but when I go to Dave and Buster's, I'm like, yo, this is lit. This is really cool. Like all these kids fucking running around, tickets and shit in their hands. I'm just sad that I missed out on the real thing. I know Dave and Buster's is like mediocre at best. All right. Spot on. That. My headset's dying too. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, Dave and Buster's was a hair of a throwback. Damn, that's wild. It's so disappointing though, because I wish I got to be a part of the real thing. I mean, at the same time, obviously I'm grateful that I get to experience gaming when I did, because like, obviously you guys, like even my older brother got to experience like dial up and stuff like that, where I was like very much on the tail end of that. And I was more in high school and everything became online, so it was a lot different, like, gaming vibe. Like, I played a lot of fantastic games when I was in middle school, high school, like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3. Like, those were like peak of like gaming at the time. I guess I'm grateful for when I was brought into this world. Yeah, but I've talked to Diana about um like Modern Warfare. Yeah, dude, exactly. I've talked to Diana about like one day, if the time ever like was, worked out well enough for us, that I could open up like an old retro arcade. That's like 100% throwback vibes, all old machines. Like, I would go out and buy and repair all old machines and stuff like that. And I feel like, oh, it'd be so cool. But like, kids nowadays wouldn't go. It would just be like old people reminiscing. It'd probably die out really fast. Oh, I remember the good old days. Yeah, Modern Warfare was my jam. Modern Warfare was my absolute jam. Used to play that every single night. Stay up until like 2 a.m. My English teacher would be like, "Why are you so tired?" Dude, Modern Warfare 2 came out the other night. Leave me alone. Would be amazing, but yeah, true. I don't know. It's just an idea that I've always had. Would it generate buzz is the question. I do not know. It is just an idea, unfortunately. Maybe someday. I mean, if I ever get to the point where I'm wealthy enough, I really don't care. I'm still opening it. But we'll see. Gotta become a popular live streamer first. I gotta beat this damn game first. Although I'm not gonna lie, my stuff has been doing pretty well. My YouTube videos, my YouTube live streams, my shorts have been doing pretty well. I've been pretty active on Instagram and trying to get my TikTok going. But I feel like I'm making like some pretty solid progress where I'm getting a couple hundred views on YouTube. I'm getting a couple thousand views a video. So my wife said I could do it for a year. So we'll see. Oh, dude, I remember my best friend used to always yell with the kill streaks. Enemy AC 130 above. Scream. Like, that's not necessary. Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy hind. Oh, dude, don't get me going. Don't get me going. I just had wicked flashbacks for a minute. Tactical nuke. It's all over. Yep, good times. Definitely miss it. But it's like, was the game good, or was it just good because we made it good? Because that was the good old days of us playing with friends and hanging out together, you know? Was the game actually, like, this is what I always think about, because I go back and my dad was like a big Zelda fan or a big Mario fan back in the day on the NES, and he's like, "Oh, the game was so good," and I play it, I'm like, "This game is shit." And it's like, was it good, or was it us just like coping with the fact that it was a mid game and we were just hanging out with friends, and that's what really made it? I think it was a little of both. I don't think it was that good of a game. I just think it was the most fun because we were all together, gaming together, screwing around. It's like, I can't remember the last time that I had definitely a mix. Yeah, I agree. I just can't remember the last time that I had like a group of guys together. Actually, I lied. It was during my wife's baby shower. Um, so my wife was having the baby shower, and I had Martin, my older brother, myself, and my older brother's best friend in my basement playing Super Smash on my Nintendo Switch. That was the last time I had a group of guys together gaming. Yep. Yeah, Zelda was good for him because it was yeah, for sure. I agree. Mario and Zelda were fantastic for them because like when my dad was young, it was like that was it. Like that was the peak gaming. It's crazy to think about where we'll be, 20, 30 years from now. Like, oh, I used to play Warfare. Well, Grandpa, we're on Modern Warfare 42. Get with it, old man. Call of Duty's virtual reality now. Augmented reality, probably. Probably more than that. You download yourself into the game, Grandpa. Get with it. Put a chip in your head and download yourself into the game. I almost rolled into that one. Some weird shit like that someday. Some Ready Player One. Put the goggles on and I'd be in it as an old man. Some Ready Player One action. I'm doing it today. Ouch. All right. Oh. I was gonna get a little weird there in a second. COD will destroy itself before then. Yeah, COD's gotten so weird. I'm definitely not a fan of Call of Duty anymore. That dropped off like 5 years ago, in my opinion, but the movie, The Gamer, yes, exactly. Oh, I love that actor. Yeah, exactly. Great movie. The goggles. I haven't seen that movie in a minute. I have to watch that movie. 11-11. Oof, we're up pushing overtime. I'm sleepy. Good night. Sweet Prince, I'll see you and Uncle Tim in the morning. Good night. Thanks for talking, Zach. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the morning. I'm going to be off in the next few minutes here anyways. But thank you for talking. I appreciate it as always. Have a good night, my fellow Sweet Prince. Now you'll sleep good. You almost went to bed without a good night kiss. Can't be doing that. Wouldn't sleep too good. Uncle Tim. Ew. Rather cut my eye sockets out. I don't think that's a thing. I think it's eyeballs, but whatever. Alright, we're actually doing pretty good. Usually when I'm getting tired, I start underperforming, but I feel like I'm actually doing not bad right now. Alright. Let's get to a good point where I can start Thursday on a good note. Which is preferably done with DLC Island. Ouch. Done with DLC Island. And I can't do Island 1. That's I'm pushing it as it is. Yeah, I definitely can't do Island 1. I'm pushing it as it is. My time is coming to an end here quickly. Oof. I'm getting tired because I just dashed the complete wrong direction. Well, I think that's where... should I do... I had to do the angel and demon. Because if I die there next stream, I'm going to be upset. At least I can start from the beginning if I die there if I die there now. Let's do it. Send it. We got it. Confidence is key. Alright. Left. Left him in the dust. Left. Down. Left. Right? Left, down, left. Interesting. Okay. Down. Left. Yay! Alright, let's get this shit done. No more screwing around. Lock in real quick. Get this done. And then we will call it a night. What am I doing? Holy spasm. That's a stupid roll. I would have got hit by the angel move if I turned back. Just like now. Ooh, I rolled that devil move. Okay. I got hit by that damn... I keep getting... Oh, almost fell off the map. That was a little weird. Okay. That was really weird what I just did there. Dude, I fucking can't. This damn fucking... Demon and angel get me every time. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, we will be starting from the beginning next stream. Not how I wanted to end the stream, but is what it is. And that will be the end of the live stream. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you Thursday. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Sleep tight, as always.